Hi everyone, I am excited that you are able to tune in for this presentation. My name is Diana Navarrete and I am a senior at California State University, Chico. The purpose of this presentation is to inform you all on the life of a Dreamer student and the hardships that they face. I will be sharing my opinion and views on how our Dreamer population is not treated fairly in our country. The resources and room for growth are very limited here. Throughout this presentation, think about how you view our Dreamer population and why their opportunities are so limited. Have you ever taken into consideration the amount of Dreamer students across campuses? There are about 700,000 Dreamer students throughout college campuses and about an estimate of 300 Dreamer students at Chico State. Dreamer students face a variety of obstacles at higher rates compared to their peers. They have higher levels of anxiety because of the fear of deportation for their families and themselves. Dreamers have higher depression rates and face the burden of financial stress twice as much compared to their peers. The main question I would like for you to think about is why are there not enough resources for them since they make a big impact in our society? The biggest hardship that Dreamers face is financial hardship since they are not eligible for federal financial aid to cover school expenses. Some students work up to 3 different jobs while maintaining school responsibilities. Since financial hardship is a big stressor in an individual's life, this can lead to mental health trouble like depression and anxiety. We are going to continue discussing the hardships Dreamers face and look into some stats. These stats are based off of our Chico State Dreamer population and can be accessed through the Counseling Center on their website. As mentioned in the previous slide, Dreamers have to carry the fear of deportation. Deportation is one of the main reasons they do not seek for medical care and because of the access to limited insurance. 71% of uninsured immigrant youth have an existing need to access a doctor or specialist about their own health. However, 53% stated that they have not seen a doctor for more than a year. 50% of uninsured immigrant youth delayed getting medical care they needed. Of those, 96% reported the main reason was cost or lack of insurance. 74% of immigrant youth report they resort to band-aid care for services, such as emergency medical, public hospitals, and community or county health clinics. Throughout time, the opportunities for our Dreamer students have slowly risen. This is because of a couple of bills that have been passed to work in favor for our Dreamer students and immigrant families. The current bill that is causing a lot of uncertainty and anxiety for our Dreamer students and immigrant families is the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, also known as the DACA bill. The bill was originally passed back in 2012 under Obama's administration. This bill allowed for undocumented students brought back to the United States as minors to obtain work permits, have low priority deportation, and opportunities for advanced parole. Trump's administration wants to get rid of DACA completely, but the bill is currently in the Senate waiting for final votes, which will take place in the summer. If the bill is removed, it is allowing for a Dreamer population to feel and be vulnerable and lose the minimal opportunities that they have in the United States. They will not have work anymore, which means that they will not be able to pay for their schooling and other essentials. Another bill that has worked in favor for our immigrant and Dreamer population is Assembly Bill 540, which allows for a state law that provides access to in-state tuition, which is at much cheaper rate for immigrant students. Dreamers face a variety of stigmas. In America, if you are a dreamer, you are an immigrant, and society tends to view you as less than a person because of this. This is the problem. One of the stigmas that they carry is that they take the jobs of American workers, when in reality, they are the ones to work the jobs Americans do not want. For example, immigrants are willing to work more physically demanding jobs and work unpleasant jobs as well, such as working in the farm fields. Another stigma is that they bring in drugs. Even though immigrant families give back to our economic growth, pay taxes, and innovation, they are not able to be considered for many federal programs such as CalFresh, Medi-Cal, and unemployment. Most recently, one of the issues that the immigrant population has faced in America was being able to qualify for the stimulus checks, which is unfair. In the end, dreamers are a deserving population and should be seen as equal. It is more than just policies at this point. If DACA does not get renewed, this will be affecting several undocumented individuals and our economy as well. We must come together as a society and demand equal rights for our population. Thank Thank you for attending my presentation.